get a bit of a view on what to expect to start the week. Peter McGuire joins me now. Peter, thank you so much for your time. Set us up. What should we be looking out for to start the week? Clearly, markets are feeling reasonably buoyant with Wall Street strong lead, and the ASX 200 seems to be following suit this morning as well.
Well, good morning, Kyle. Yes, it finished off quite nicely as far as Friday was concerned. It was a big push to the upside. You saw that move, and everyone's, I think, rubbing their hands with glee after a short week in the US. A big week, new PM, Queen passes, new King. So we moved this week into a lot of information, a lot of data, and I think the volatility will remain. Maybe it was a bounce on Friday as far as a feel good. We'll just have to wait and see, but everyone's keeping a close eye what happens as far as China. Certainly the inflation numbers coming out of the States, backing up as far as Europe and what happens with energy, and the whole situation is one of opportunity for traders.
Let's talk about that inflation situation, because we've got a chart here just speaking to it. Tell us what we've got here, because market measures of inflation expectations seem to be moderating perhaps just a little bit.
Well, maybe they are. We're waiting for that number to drop this week, and the chart tells a story for all the viewers out there. You can just see where it's been and where the headline's going, and whether we're seeing a pullback, or is it just a state of consolidation. We're certainly worried as far as energy prices and the overall situation with gas prices, food prices, construction costs, and you name it. So all of those impacts to the market are greatly felt, and I think it's just a time of looking and seeing where we go when those numbers drop, and how aggressive the Fed's going to be, and whether they're going to copy Lagarde's actions of 75 basis points. The jury's still out, but there's a large consensus of the analysts saying probably 70-80% chance that it's going to be around that 75 basis point.
Okay, and also we've got another chat here, another chart as well that we'll get up now, just in regards to the spread. I believe it's the US yields and Japanese yields. A bit of a basically impression on what's driving what at the moment.
Well, exactly right. Look, it's been the trade of probably the year has been the yen and certainly the pound, and it's been a trader's delight. So everyone's been short both, and strong dollar has just proved to be king. Dollar reigns supreme. So, the first 8 months of the year were just absolutely outstanding when you looked at those particular currencies, and whether that momentum is going to continue. We nearly touched 145. Everyone says that that may be the handbrake for the yen. So the issue out there is, how does this play for a trade over the September-October window? And we're keeping a close eye naturally on the pound as well, because of the opportunities that have been presented on that currency. So yeah, it's incredible times, Kyle, and that demonstrates with the opportunities that everyone's made, I'd say, plenty of coin over the last matter of months.
Yeah, it's always good when you get a nice liquid proxy to trade as a retail trader. The US 10-year there, you want to trade that? Just go right ahead with the Japanese yen. But just finally to wrap things up, locally, is it really going to be this week driven by overseas leads? We're a little bit lighter on the macro. Obviously, we have employment data. Earnings season's done and dusted, and everyone's just kind of really resting up after what was a wild earnings season. Is it just going to be about all those overseas leads driving the ASX this week, or is there something else we should be watching out for?
No, I think that's it. There's so much news coming from the global situation, and certainly the US leading, and some of those numbers coming out of Europe and China. So we'll inhale that and we'll act accordingly. It's a very small market, the Aussie market, compared to what it is globally. So that's where the opportunities, and that's where the themes will be presented. We're conscious as far as the high energy costs impacting Europe, how we're heading into certainly an autumn period, and how that's all going to be perceived over the next couple of months. Could be some serious situations with how the BRIC nations are managing all of this, and the overall themes coming out of energy costs being transferred into yuan or gold or Bitcoin. So yeah, it's a very fascinating time for all.